So, hey, New York. Welcome to hell.
I love that picture.
Fucked up. That's crazy, though. That's kind of funny, but it's also
Welcome
crazy.
to hell, New York.
Mind you, okay,
Think
so...
Blizzard timed that?
What if the Blizzard was
He probably knew.
Blizzard was like, hey, we know the fire's going to happen.
It's free real estate, this PR.
Right?
This PR is free real estate.
That is the best product placement they could have.
Yeah.
But, okay, funny thing is, right?
See, look out your window. That could be you playing a game.
Right? So, Blizzard came out with this game called Diablo 4, in case anybody doesn't know about it.
It's an odd...
It just came out.
Yeah.
And, you know, I guess, the conservative religious people, they're out here saying, oh my gosh, what is this? It's demonic. Which, yes, it is.
It's literally a game about hell.
That just came out, and it's about hell, where you kill this character whose name is Lilith, that we learned is apparently a person in the Bible, which actually depicts kind of like a evil individual. It's a female, so that's something I learned. So, you know, for everybody out there who's like, oh my gosh, what is this sign? It's a game that I don't think is for kids.
No.
Pretty sure it's not rated child friendly, so
nope. Rated child friendly,
right? Whatever, E for everyone. I think it's probably rated like M, mature. I don't know. I haven't played the game, so I couldn't tell you. I mean, obviously, I stopped looking at the ratings at least a decade ago.
Yeah,
at least a decade ago. But yeah, so that's one thing. I'm just gonna play these videos and clips, but look at what that bitch looks like.
Oh my god! Why are you there?
Because, man, I have to go.
Baseball can't be that important to you that you'd risk.
You've ever heard of that? You ever heard of that statement? Give them bread and circus, and they'll never revolt. Well, basically, that's what sports is.
Oh,
bread and circus, and motherfuckers will just go there. It doesn't matter if it's raining frickin' fire and brimstone. I want to see my sports
raining
game.
Slime and sludge and blood.
Right? It could be raining like demons from the sky.
There could be a volcano in the background erupting, and they would still be there.
They would still go to the game because, hey, I need something to get my mind off of, you know.
How do people like
all of that shit?
I don't know. I've never been a baseball fan. I was just.
How do you see the ball?
No. How do you sit there and watch nothing happen?
Bread and circus, man. You're there to cheer on your team.
I think some of my family members are actually baseball fans, though. Sorry about that. I never really understood it.
Yeah, some of my family is sports peoples too, but I mean, I'd rather play sports.
Yeah.
But watching it is like, why? And then you hear people like, oh my gosh, I can't play video games. It's like and you're like, bro, you literally were sitting at the TV watching some other people on the TV play a sport. You're not even like in the sport. You're just watching. At least when I'm playing games, I'm like a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm actually
you're
doing
actually making things happen.
Right? So it's kind of funny to me, but you know, whatevs. Now continuing with this though. New York's that smoke has gotten pretty fucking thick. Like it's
just not going away anytime soon.
It's thick as fuck, right? Yeah. It's thick as shit.
It looks so terrifying.
Right?
I would be scared to wake up in the morning to see that. Yeah. A timeline of how it looks, yeah.
Basically, one day.
An entire day. You can't even see the outline of the city anymore.
That is crazy.
That's terrifying.
Man, I keep thinking about the person who just went to New York. Like,
right?
Bro.
Like, is this what you're dealing with now? I mean, the air quality is bad all along the East Coast, and it goes down as far as, like, Ohio at the very least.
And, well, I mean, we already know that the reason that this has happened is because of all the Canada fires, right?
Yeah.
So all the Canadian fires, they're coming down here, and they're like, now the smoke's here. Now
people going outside,
we
bro.
Can't, you know.
I wouldn't even go to work.
I mean, of course, they would be like, where's your at? Well, it's because we don't care. Bring your ass. Bring that ass here. Oh, man. Now, this lady, though, she is exactly what I knew was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen.
Times are coming?
Climate change.
Oh.
This is not normal. We must breathe clean air. Live like normal, livable future people.
What the fuck are you talking about? Dressed like that, though.
Fossil fuel millionaires.
And what does that have to do with anything?
For being passive and allowing it to happen.
This is
They're the ones
Canada.
who kind of caused it, though.
No leadership. We need
This is from Canada.
that does not
This literally has nothing to do
allow our futures to die.
with us. And then what the fuck?
What in the hell? Why'd you bring a violin?
Climate millionaires, fossil fuel billionaires, refuse to stop investing in fossil fuels.
Can you imagine waking up in the morning and telling yourself, looking in the mirror, and be like, you know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna go to a street corner and start randomly yelling at people.
And I'm the lucky one, because I'm in the richest country in the world. But most people are not gonna have it like that. Most people are gonna have to flee for their lives. Millions of people are going to die unless
Do you-
we take action today.
I don't.
Do you understand where the fire is coming from?
I don't think so. I don't think they know where they are.
It's a climate crisis, and this is being funded
What is this? A field trip?
by millionaires.
What's going on here? Oh, she woke.
She retarded as fuck. That's what she is.
She crazy. She kind of.
Yeah.
She kind of.
Yeah, it's probably a field trip because they're all
Yeah.
wearing similar colored shirts
Yeah.
and shit. But
Kind of
yeah,
field trip. But damn, imagine waking up in the morning and be like, I'm gonna go start screaming at a bunch of
let me go
strangers about.
get my violin and just
climate
screech
change.
like a motherfucker
Right.
and start yelling.
Right.
But of course, so this here fire in Canada, that's coming from all over the place, making everybody say what we already knew: climate change, climate crisis. This is in Washington. Am I correct? I forget. Oh, yeah, the White House. So this is Washington. So that's all the retarded people, but videos coming out of these videos, you know, where this is happening. And
Yeah.
as you can read right here, the helicopter in the video is not starting a fire, a forest fire. It is backburning to contain the fire. Now, to be honest, I have no clue what the fuck that is or how that
Backburning?
makes. Yeah,
It's where you burn a perimeter around a fire that's being spread from within a certain kilometer so that the vegetation can't set. It's like a line of dead vegetation that can't be burned anymore. Mm-hmm. And so that when the fire gets there, it doesn't have any more vegetation to burn through.
Yeah, so I thought about that, but let me play it. I'm gonna just let this play without audio. But like, my thought is
Yeah.
right. So if the fire is spreading because of flames,
Yeah.
then wouldn't like adding more fire on top of that just make the fire?
Well, the idea is
you-
that you're not supposed to put it on top of the fire. You're supposed to put it in a perimeter around.
Well,
the
yeah,
fires.
I know that, but I mean like, if that perimeter is it meant to catch that perimeter on fire or?
It's supposed to just melt that perimeter like that. I'm assuming if this is a backburning operation that they've got going on, I'm assuming what that is it's not a it's a chemical fire that's more acidic than it is
Okay.
it'll burn away the vegetation, like melting it more than just setting it on fire.
Setting up. Okay. So that. Okay.
What it's supposed to do, but
Yeah, that's kind of like because like looking at this image, because I'm pretty sure this image it doesn't come from Canada. I'm
Yeah.
sure this probably maybe is from a different fire. So
yeah, that looks like a different fire.
if it isn't a different fire and this is from Canada, I honestly don't see how what this fire is going to be stopped by this
Burning-
road
Yeah.
per se, because this road would probably be a better perimeter than whatever the fuck he's doing right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this road would be the thing that would block the fire if that was the thing, but I don't see how that is going to stop the fire.
A fire that big? I don't know. I'm not a firefighter.
Right? And it also harkens back to Ohio when they were like, oh, controlled burn. And then, well, we know what the fuck happened after that.
Right.
People started having health issues.
That's how your fires.
They pretty much didn't even go over there to
Canada.
help them. Right? They just did whatever. Once again, this is supposed to be backburning, but once again, I don't.
That does not look like. I don't know. It just doesn't look like backburning.
It doesn't. Backburning doesn't make sense to me. In general, so
Like,
I
I
guess that's
get it.
my thing.
I understand it, but like a forest fire that big, I don't think backburning does anything unless you set a perimeter that melts
This looks more like a flamethrower right here. Does it? Because it looks like it's like shooting straight downward.
Molten slag.
But once again, like, I don't see how this is going to stop the fire.
Something in that small of a line, it won't, because it just kind of...
Right? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it was like a sliver. The fire can get...
The fire will just kind of go over it.
Right? So, like, that doesn't really... If I'm just thinking with what I can see and common sense and how things work that we know, I don't see how this is going to stop a fire. Fighting fire with fire doesn't really make sense.
Not in this case, I don't think.
But, hey, I could be wrong. So, let's look a little further. Oh, I already did. Funny thing is, there was this situation where they took videos from like a satellite, and they saw that there were a whole bunch of fires started pretty much at the exact same time over Canada's forest. And as you can see, and you see all these spots, bloop, 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 all starting almost at the exact same motherfucking time.
Yeah.
All of Southeast Quebec just caught on fire, guys. All of it. Insane. Insane.
Is that the back burning they're talking about?
The whole thing.
I don't know.
All at once.
Mm-hmm.
Today. And this is on top of Nova Scotia, New Jersey, and the entire western side of Canada burning.
Yeah. So actually, I keep getting these air quality notifications on my computer, and there's a bunch of like poor quality around the world right now.
Yeah.
Like there are certain areas on the globe where it's just like piss poor air quality. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I think there's a whole bunch of other places catching on fire also.
Yeah.
There was a volcano in Hawaii that also just erupted.
Yeah. I know. Wow.
Yeah. Again. Yeah.
Should be kind of...
I thought it was supposed to be like a rare thing that happens.
Yeah.
That's
supposed
pretty
to happen.
interesting. This is apparently from, like, I guess, space. Whatever. This is the picture that they have from way up in the sky. And once again, multiple spots on fire at the same time. It's like, is that supposed to be the back burning? Look at all that. Why is that over there? What the fuck? How is that? That's not a thing. That doesn't make sense.
That's crazy.
So, is that a bird? What the fuck is that?
Is that a bird?
That's what I said. Is that a bird?
It's like a bat.
There's another one.
What in the world?
Okay, maybe it's not in space.
That looks like it's pretty far up there, bud.
Well, this is a conspiracy channel, so I'm just gonna keep going.
This isn't conspiracy cookie, so
we're just gonna glaze.
They're getting kind of lazy with the minutes,
right?
Whoa!
This is a clip from our podcast called The Oreyo Show, which you can watch live on YouTube, Rumble, and Odyssey. If you would like to watch these clips somewhere other than YouTube, you can also check us out on Odyssey, Rumble, or Player, where you will get more clips that we cannot post on YouTube. If you like what we are doing here, you can support the channel by joining our locals or Subscribe Star. Also, you can join our Discord server and keep in contact with us, as well as send us clips or videos that you would like us to talk about on an upcoming show. And don't forget to check the links down in the description to see what else we have going on. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.